Good morning to all the students. I am Shubhangi Gondane from Mechanical Engineering Department, Tulsiramji Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering. So today we see the comparison between SIMS and automation. The SIMS is a individual part and automation is depend on the SIM. That we can explain with respect to this PPT. The concept of SIM. The computer integrated manufacturing is the manufacturing approach of using the computer to control the entire production processes. This integration allows the individual process to exchange the information with each part. It is known as a flexible design and manufacturing. With respect to this concept of SIMS, we can flexible to manufacture a new products, new designs. And automation. The automation is a technology concerned with the applications of the mechanical, electronics and computer-based systems to operate and control the production. These technology include the automatic machine tools to process the part, the automatically assembly machines, industrial robots, automatic material handling and storage system, automatic inspection systems for quality control, feedback control and computer process control, computer system for planning, data collection, decision making to support the manufacturing activities. These all activities are carried out with respect to the automation. So this is a comparison between the SIMS and automation. This is a comparison between SIMS and automation. The SIMS deal with automation, information processing activities, and automation deals with the physical activities related to the production. That is the first difference between SIMS and automation. The second difference is that the SIMS is related to the basic functions such as business activities, marketing and sales, order entry, customer billing, product design, manufacturing planning and manufacturing control. And the automation is related to the physical activity. That physical activity includes manufacturing process, assembly, material handling and inspection that are performed on the product. The third difference between the SIMS and the automation are these four functions are cycled, event and accompanied in one single physical activity, and this operation can be directly connected to the product during the manufacturing. So this is directly SIMS is directly do the work with respect to the product, and automation they touch the product. So this is a basic difference between the SIMS and automation. The comparison between the flexible automation and the system. The flexible automation and flexible automation, fixed automation and flexible automations are very impressive with respect to these automation systems. The purpose of fixed automation is specific and it is flexible in variety. The making changes in fixed automation it is very difficult, and in flexible automation it is very easy. The maintenance in fixed automation is very hard and flexible automation is very easy. The capability in fixed automation is depend on the manufacturing and design, and in flexible it is fast. Economy, efficiency in flexible automation it is sustainable, and in fixed automation it is suitable for all the time. The speed in fixed automation is low and speed in flexible automation is high. So this is a comparison between the fixed automation and flexible automation. So this is a various comparison. This comparison can be occurred in last PPT also. The hard or flexible automation. It is demanded, consider with the long product cycle, advantages, maximum efficiency, low unit, automobile, disadvantages, large initial investment and inflexibility. The programmable automation, it is considered for the batch production, product with the different option. The advantages is it is flexible to change with the product, low unit cost. Disadvantages is new product designs are take a long setup time and high units one related to the fixed automation. The flexible automation that is considered the low production, variety of the demand and flexible advantages is flexible to deal with the design variations, and disadvantages is large investment is required and high unit cost related to the fixed and programmable automation. So reason for the automation. The reason for the automation that is increase the productivity. With the use of these automation, the operation can be premises. It means that the output hour of the labor is minimized with respect to the input. The higher production rate is achieved with this production, and therefore the automation can increase the productivity. High cost of the labor. With respect to the result, the investment on the automated equipment become economically justified to replace the manual operation. The high cost of the labor is forcing the leadership, which makes that the human labor cannot be interrupted with the machine, but they are supervise the machine. Because of this production, the higher rate of the production is obtained. The labor shortage can be reduced. With respect to this automation, the labor shortage can be reduced. The trend of labor towards the service sector. The first around 1986, the proportion of the workplace can be manufactured and stand about 20%. The percentage of the labor that can be increased with respect to the 30%. With respect to this trend, the service sectors can be adopted. There is a reduction of the human efforts. The safety is very important. The safety, it is related to the various parameters which can be included in this system, that is the automation. The high cost of the raw material. The raw material results need a greater efficiency if using. The reduction in the scrap can be designed with respect to the automation. Improve the product quality. With the use of this automation, not only the product but the equipment quality is also increased. Reduce the manufacturing lead time. The process that can be shortage can be reduced the lead time. Reduce of in-process inventory. Holding a large inventories of the work in process represent the significant cost of manufacturer, and in-process inventory value has no values. High cost of not automating. The significance in the competitive days. Therefore, there is a high cost of automation is required. The benefit of automation often show up the intangible and expected ways, such that improve the quality, higher sales, better production, labor relations, and better company image. So there are types of the production: job production, batch production, mass production. These are the types of the production. The job production. The distinguished figure of the job shop production is low volume. The job shop production having a low volume production. The manufacturing lot size are small, often of a one kind. The job production is commonly used to meet the specific customer order, and there is a great variety in this type of the system. The production equipment must be flexible and generally proposed to allow the varieties of the job. For example, the product manufacturing in the job shop includes the space, vehicles, aircraft, machine tools, special tools and equipment, and prototypes of the future products. The construction work and shippings are not normally identified with the job shop category, but it can be included in this category. Although these two activities are involved with the raw material into finished good, at the work not performed in a factory. It can be performed at near space. Batch production. This category involves the manufacturing medium size lot of the same item or a product. The lot may be produced only once. They have to be produced at the relative interval. The purpose of batch production is often to satisfy the continuous customer demand for an item. However, the plant is capable of a production rate that exceeds the demand rate. Therefore, the shop production to build up the inventory of the item. For example, the batch production shop included the industrial equipment, furniture, textbooks, component or small parts such as warehouse, appliances, lawn movers, etc. The batch production plant include the machine shops, casting foundry, plastic molding factories, and press working shop. The same types, the chemical plant, are also in this general category. The mass production. This is a continuous specialized manufacture of the identical product. The mass production is categorized by very high production rate. The equipment that is completely dedicated to the manufacturing of the particular product have very high demand. Not only the equipment dedicated to one of the product, but entire product can be excluded the purpose of producing the product. The equipment is special purpose rather than the general purpose. For example, the skill has been transferred from one operator to the another machine, and the labor in mass production plants trended to lower than in batch production or job production. The function in manufacturing. There are various functions which is related to the manufacturing. For carried out the raw material into the finished good. The first function is processing, second is assembly, third is material handling and storage, fourth is inspection and test, and fifth is control. This is a chart which is related to the functions of the manufacturing. That is, raw material can be goes through these factory functions: processing, assembling, material handling, inspection and test. You will get the finished product. These are going to shipping, control, and control is again receiving the raw material. So this is a feedback system which is related to the raw material to the finished goods. The processing operation. The processing operation transform the product from one step to complete into the more advanced step. The processing operation can be classified into one of the following four categories. That is basic process, secondary process, operation to enhance the physical properties, and finishing operations. The basic processes are which gives the work material to initial form. That is, a metal casting and plastic molding are the example. In both cases, the raw material are converted into the basic geometry of the desired product. The secondary process follow the basic processes are performed to give the work part to its final desired geometry. For example, it can be included turning, dealing, machine, milling, etc. and press working operations such as blanking, forming and drawing. The assembly operation. The assembly and joining processes constitute the secondary major type of manufacturing operation. In assembly, the distinguished feature is two or more separated components are joined together. Including in this category are mechanical fastening operation, which makes the use of screw, nuts, rivets and so on, and joining processes such as welding, brazing and soldering. In the fabrication of the product, the assembly operation follows the processing operation. For material handling and storage, it can move and storage the material between the processing and assembly operations must be provided. In most of the manufacturing plant, the material spend more time being more and stored than being processed. In some of the cases, the labor cost of the factory is consumed in handling the material, moving the material and storing the material. It is important that this function can be carried out efficiently as possible. Inspection and testing. The inspection and testing are generally considered the part of the quality. The purpose of inspection is to determine whether the manufactured products meet the established design standards and specifications. For example, the inspection examines where the actual dimension of the mechanical part are within the tolerance indicated on the engineering drawing of the part, and testing is generally concerned with the functional specification of the final part. Control. The control function in manufacturing includes both the regulation of included processing and assembly operation and the management of the plant level activities. The control at the process level involves the achievement. The control at the plant level include the effective use of the labor, maintenance of the equipment, movable material in the factory shopping product of good quality and schedule. The manufacturing control function at the plant level represent the major point of interaction between the physical operation in the factory and the information processing activities that are occurred in the production. The plant layout. In addition to the organization structure, there is a need of the plant layout. The term plant layout refers to the arrangement of the physical facilities in the production plant. The flow type mass production is more appropriate for job shop production and vice versa. There are three principal types of the plant layout, that is fixed position, process layout and product flow. The fixed position layout. In this type of the layout, the fixed position refers to the product. Because of its size and weight, the product remains in one location and the equipment used it is in fabricated. The large aircraft assembly and shipbuilding are the example of this fixed position layout The production is large, the construction of the equipment and worker must be removed to the product. This type of the arrangement is associated with the job shop in which the complex products are fabricated in very low quantity. The next is process layout. The process layout, the production machine are arranged into the group according to the general type manufacturing process. The advantages of this type, it's very flexible. The different parts at each require and unique operation can be needed with respect to the process, and therefore the process layout is very helpful for producing a batch type of production. The product flow type. The production machines are arranged according to the sequence of the operation. If you have to change the new product, then new machines can be included in that sequence. If the products specialize in the production of one product, one class of the product in large volume, the plant facility should be arranged to produce the product as efficiently as possible with this type of the layout. The processing and assembly facilities are very placed. The name implies that the layout appropriate for flow type mass production. The arrangement of facility within the plant is relatively inflexible and it can be warranted only when the production quantities are large enough to satisfy the investment. The organization and information processing in manufacturing. There are various processing which is related to the manufacturing of the seam. There are various functions which is related to the manufacturing of the seam. These are business function, product design, manufacturing planning and manufacturing control. This is the seam cycle which included the customer. The business functions are related to the marketing, sales, order entry, customer billing. The production plannings are related to the product development, engineering drawing and bill of the material. The manufacturing planning included the process planning, master schedule, capacity planning, and manufacturing control is included shop floor control, quality control and inventory control. And all these processes are continually rotating in one circle, that is called as a factory operation. So the business function. The business functions are the principal means of communicating with the customer. They are beginning and end of the information process cycle. They included the category and sales and marketing, sales forecasting, order entry, cost accounting and customer billing. The product order will be continue, the order to manufacture the item, a customer order to pay one or more of the manufacturer, priority product, the order based on the forecast of the future demand for a priority product. Product design. If the product is to be manufactured to the customer, the specification of the design will be provided by the customer. The manufacturing product design department will be involved. The product is on priority. The manufacturing firm is responsible for the development of the design. The product design is documented by means of component drawing, specification, bill of the material that define how many of the each component goes into the product. The manufacturing planning. The information and documentation that constitute the design of the product flow into the manufacturing planning production. The department in the organization that perform the manufacturing planning includes manufacturing engineering, industrial engineering and production planning and control. In this, the formation process activities in manufacturing planning included the process planning, master scheduling, requirement planning and capacity planning. The process planning consists of determining the sequence of the individual process and assembly operation needed to produce the part. The document used to specify the process sequence is called as a route sheet. The manufacturing control. The manufacturing control is concerned with managing and controlling the physical operation in the factory. The shop floor control is concerned with the problem of monitoring the progress of the product as it is being performed with respect to the factory. The traditional production planning and control department that involve in the shop floor control that includes scheduling, dispatching and expendituring. The production scheduling is concerned with the assignment shot, dates and due to dates of the various parts that are to be made in a factory. So thank you.